Hello everyone, my name is Judah and welcome today to another daily vlog. Now today we're getting back to camp. It's going to be another exciting vlog which is super duper awesome. Pretty much as I said, I'm heading back up to camp. I'm going to be doing video and photography. No stream this time, thank heavens. Like last week I went up, got sick, did stream. Stream went terrible and it was just awful. I think that video and photographing is hard enough. If I had it my way, I'd just do one of the two because, you know, you spend a lot of the time photographing and editing the photos, which is a lot of time, and then you go back and you have to edit video at the end of the day, and it's just a ton of work. I'd love to be able to just do one edit and have it done out of the way, because honestly for me, editing, it is fun, it is a gift, but it is a lot of work. That's why I don't tend to do a lot of B-roll and stuff like that, just because it is quite hard on me mentally and physically, which is really weird. But honestly, this week I'm going to do my best to do the most that I can, try and do some shots without the kids in it, because it's really important this week that I don't show any kids, I believe, just because of privacy issues. It's a different camp from the one I was up at last week. It's the same location, but like a different group of kids, and it's a different type of camp, if that makes sense. Pretty much right now I'm about to head down to the shops and get on my way, just to grab my week's supply of stuff that I need, and to get to camp, of course, because if I don't leave now, I'll probably never leave, and if I never leave, that's going to be freaking terrible, like really freaking terrible, and I don't want to do that at all. So without further ado, I'ma head off. I don't know where I'll see you next. Okie dokie, so I've just arrived to camp after a nice pleasant drive. Honestly though, I've been feeling pretty cruddy on the way over, just I think because I'm overthinking things. So it sounds stupid and it's a little bit weird. I've gotten really anxious just because last week was a disaster, which is fantastic. My mind's just been like, no, this is not great. I swear people are trying to jump into the vlog behind me. I'm just, let me do this, guys. Let me do this. But pretty much right now, I'm just setting up everything that I need to do. I'm not actually doing that much at the moment because I'm not really needed to do anything. I'm just a photographer and videographer, and I don't do that much setup. We're in one of the smaller areas of camp this time, which is really nice. It's going to make it that little bit more comfortable. I mean, last week we were in the big hall where there's not that much space. There's not very good heating, and it's just like one fireplace, and it's not good enough. This one, we've got one fireplace. It's a small space, but my spot is right next to it. It's so freaking amazing. I swear you're not going to be able to separate that from me. But I have been warned I do need to be very careful about putting any kids in the vlog, which will be none. Like zero, zip, nada, zilch. All of my B-roll footage will have to be of just random stuff if I'm wanting to put any in, which I will try my best to do, because part of my filming, it is good to get children, but it's also good to get location as well. I'm fine with hands and anything that isn't really that recognizable. Back of the heads I've been warned no, which is fantastic. Like last week I was like, back of the heads, yeah, I can probably get away with this, but I don't think it's wise this time. It's quite cool because it's a different camp and there's some other people that are helping to run it. So the camp, El Rancho, is running it itself, but then the organization that all the kids are coming from are also helping out, and there's someone that I know that I wasn't aware was coming, and he's here. Stanley, oh my goodness, I'm excited to spend another week with you. I haven't seen you in ages, and I don't know if you'll watch this, but honestly, I do not care. So good to see you, man. I mean, he went to school with me, and I'm just like, oh, cool, he's here. And he's like, yes, another one, grand. Okie dokie, so it looks like most of the kids have arrived. I've got some good first lot of footage, a lot of B-roll as per usual, because, you know, that's what I gotta do. There's a nice fireplace in there, so get used to a lot of fire B-roll, which is fantastic. But honestly, it sounds like it's gonna be a nice week. It's gonna be quite a different feel than last week's kids camp, which honestly is gonna suit me just fine. Sounds like right now they're just in their cabins doing some team building stuff, which is really nice. So I'm gonna walk around the camp, have some more video taken, and it sounds like I'm not really required to do photographs because photos won't be used that much, which is actually fantastic for me because video is where my heart is right now. And honestly, it takes a heck of a lot of the pressure off of me. I can just spend my whole time doing video editing rather than photo. It gives me a lot more time and it gives me a hell of a lot more relaxed. Sorry for the language.
Bit by bit, creative imagination
So pretty much what's been happening, they've been grouping up into separate little groups and their coloured teams, which are doing the same as last week pretty much. And they've just been hanging out, doing all sorts. I've been doing the filming because that's what I'm here for, of course. Right now I'm just in the kitchen, just chilling out, waiting around, because there's not that much for me to film. They're all showering, going into their cabins, and it's a little bit weird if I start sneaking into cabins, start filming. Oh dear, no deal. But yeah, I think this would be enjoyable. It's a lot more chill and a lot more relaxed than last week, and that's quite important for me. It's a little thing, but little things are the start to big things. So here's the current situation. Pretty much we've just had food or tea or dinner or whatever you want to call it. It was bangers and mash, fantastic. Honestly, I don't like much camp food, and that was surprising that I enjoyed it that much. But pretty much right now they're about to do some games in the hall right behind me. I can't show you much of it because it's going to be all about filming the kids, which is fine. It's just part of that. You know, with this vlog and this week I'm going to do as many shots as I can that don't include kids. So leaders and things like that, just so that I can bump up this vlog as well as make videos for these kids, which is the main thing. That's the main reason why I'm here. Anyway, I'm going to head in and get started on what I'm doing.